Hi everyone, welcome to Ansible Tower Learning Series for Network Engineers. This is the 6th video on Ansible Tower Learning Series. In this video, we'll see how to install GitLab Runner in Ansible Tower and add it into the GitLab server, then execute the CICD pipeline jobs using GitLab Runner. So first we'll have a look into what is GitLab Runner, how to add it, then we will see what is CICD pipeline in network automation. CICD stands for continuous integration, continuous delivery and continuous deployment. We'll see how this is applicable in network automation. So first, to add the GitLab Runner, we need to go to settings, CICD, runners, and here we can see the runner registration URL and token. Here we have one URL where this gives step to install. This is available for multiple operating system. GitLab Runner is a tool which can be installed in multiple remote machines. You can see all the operating systems supported. In our case, it is going to be CentOS, so I'm selecting Linux, and we can find out the commands. Depends on the processor architecture you need to select. In my case, it was AMD 64, and for installing this you need to give this command, and here I already installed in this machine. This is my Ansible Tower, and once you install it, you need to register it. I'll open that URL. For registering it, you need to execute sudo GitLab Runner register command, and registration details are available in the GitLab. This is the GitLab IP and the registration token. You need to enter this while registering it. So from the Ansible Tower, I'm giving GitLab Runner register. I can copy this URL, and from here I can take the token, and description we can leave as it is, and tag we can give tower2 local, any name you can give. We'll be using this while writing the CICD pipeline. So here we are going to execute only shell command, so I'll give shell, and you can see the message. If it is not registered, you can reload the runner. So first we'll verify that in the portal. So I'll refresh this page, click on runner. Okay, you can see this has been registered successfully. We can see the details here. IP address is 0.93, that is the tower IP. Architecture and host name, all the details you'll be able to see. The tag, you can give multiple tags here. Now we'll go to CICD. As I mentioned earlier, CICD stands for continuous integration, continuous delivery and continuous deployment. CICD is a software development or DevOps term. Why is it applicable to network automation? Because using CICD we can streamline the entire infrastructure configuration provisioning. In case of networking, we do a lot of manual infrastructure provisioning, right? For example, running Playbook locally, we can install Ansible in any Linux machine and run the Playbooks locally, but once we run that, we don't have proper track of it. For example, we don't know who executed it, what was the command they executed, what was the change impact, was there any approval, and was there any testing done and what was the testing report. We don't have any details of the changes, right? And still people keeps configuration in text file and manually pushes to network devices. But when we have this CICD pipeline, we'll have more control over the configuration changes in the infrastructure. For example, if you're using GitLab as your source control for the configuration management, then you can add validation in the each stage, add approvals, then you can log the changes and you can send alert to the different sources like Slack or Teams. Then you can create issues, track all the details. So all these details can be tracked using this CICD pipeline. And if you want to, before pushing this to the production, if you want to test it, you can have two branches here. But in my case, I'm having only one branch, it is main. We can add one more branch called staging branch, and once that passes, you can have an approval process there, and once the manager approves, it can automatically go to the production branch, and manager can verify whether the testing phase is successful. Manager can verify all the testing stages, and you will have proper track of all the changes. So that is the advantage of CICD pipeline. Now we'll see how to create a very basic pipeline using the GitLab runner what we registered. So I'll go to editor. Now I don't have any pipelines here. We can verify in the repo. It will be creating a pipeline file. So I'll come here, click on editor, create a new CICD pipeline. It will create a file with file name. We can verify the file name here, .gitlab-ci.yaml in the root of the directory. So let me just create one, and this is one of the sample file they gave. You can see the details. Here they're adding 3 stages: build, test and deploy. So we can add stages, depends on the requirement. And here in the build stage, you can add the job to each stage, and there it is executing some echo commands. Then in the testing stage we have 2 jobs, and in the deployment stage we have 1 job, deploy job. Everywhere just echoing the messages. And in our case, if we are having a testing stage, we can add testing and production stage. And during the testing stage, what we can do, whenever any user commits any configuration changes, it can go through testing stage, and once that is passed, it will go for approval. Once the manager approves, it can go to the production branch. All these things can be applied in the pipeline. But here we will make a very simple pipeline. So first I will try committing this one, and here we have one more option, visualize. So here we can see all the stages. You can edit this how you need the names. You can just give build 1, and once you give build 1 here, this also has to be build 1, and you can click on visualize. You can see the name here. And if you need only one stage, you can even have, you can delete others and add only one. And here it just shows the stage, each job details, and this is actually YAML file. I will commit this change. Now it is checking pipeline status. Let us go to pipeline. It is trying to run the build job, and you can see an error here. this job is stuck because project doesn't have any runner online assigned to it. So that means a runner is required to run the pipeline jobs. Now here we will add our runner. To add the runner, what we need to do, we can add the tags. So under stage we can add the tag. I'll delete all the other jobs. We'll create a very simple pipeline with single stage. Stage I'll call runner job. Command job, and here also I need to give the same name. And here I'm not going to add the runner. I'll just give the command here. I'll just give 3 commands. This will print the current directory, then the user, then we'll try printing the host name. Without adding the runner, we will commit the change. So now the job name you can see here. So we don't have any runner. So let us assign the runner. To assign the runner, we'll take the tag name of the runner. Go to CICD and 𝗣𝗏𝘆𝗶-local. Commit changes. And all these changes you will be able to see here. It is automatically detecting. My GitHub desktop is detecting those changes, and once I pull it, I can see those files here in my local machine as well. You can see this file. This is the file which we updated now. Now you can see pipeline is successful. Let us see the output. You can see the details. It is executing command in that particular machine. So it is executing pwd, the location, current working directory, and then the username it uses Gitlab-runner, the username, and host name is tower2. You can verify the host name here. Yeah, host name is tower2. In the next video we'll see how to install 𝗣𝗏𝘆𝐶LI into the tower, and then using GitLab runner we will trigger the job templates using the 𝗣𝗏𝐶LI command and execute the template and task, and we'll see how we can trigger if any changes occurs to a particular file, how we can trigger the respective template in Ansible tower and make the configuration changes to Cisco device. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand basics of CICD pipeline, why it is needed in network automation, and how we can add GitLab runner, then how to execute some basic CICD pipeline from GitLab. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.